Flow, King of the Hill, and all of its action components coming up after the break. If you want the best motor oil for your vehicle, get Belleville Motor Oil, the official motor oil of Race 1.
Mitsubishi Motors.
Say hello to Shanta. Shanta is an entertainer, but she also loves to be entertained, which is why she has Flow TV brought to her through Flow's 100% fiber to the home network. It's great for busy Shanta because she can control the time she watches her favorite shows, play back from the start in case she missed it, or even record with cloud video recording. And with her Flow services bundle, enjoys much more for much less. Visit any Flow retail outlet, call 1-800-804-2994, or visit discoverflow.co to find out more. One-of-a-kind connection. This is how we flow.
Welcome back to Flow, King of the Hill. Rallying in Barbados is very popular, but none more popular than when Sol Rally Barbados comes around and the final shakedown before the Caribbean's biggest annual international rally is Flow, King of the Hill, with about 80 drivers lined up for the start of the event. Like last year, it runs from Hangman's Hill through the Vaucluse Raceway, then north to Lion Castle. But at 4.5 competitive kilometers long, it is shorter than last year, and the cars will run in reverse order of seeding, from Clubman 1 up to WRC 1. The hugely competitive field took to the course around 10 a.m. and features M Sport's Elfyn Evans, who currently leads WRC 2, double European Rally champion Simon Jean-Joseph, Sol Rally Barbados defending champion Jeffery Panton, 13-time winner of the Barbados Rally Club's BRC Premier event Roger Skeet, and the UK's Rob Swan had a hugely competitive entry list.
Nigel, you're here back again for Sol Rally Barbados, King of the Hill, but this time you're not with the escort, you're with a different kind of escort, a WRC escort. Tell us about it.
Well, we were going to bring it last year, but there was an event cancelled in England, so everything got a bit mixed up, so we brought the Mark II again. But I do believe there's a lot of interest in me bringing this car here. A lot of people last year were looking forward to seeing it, and are looking forward to it, this year, because it makes big bangs out the exhaust and flames come out, everything. People love that sort of stuff, don't they? So I thought I've got to bring it over.
Shelley, you're back again for another year, for another crack at Sol Rally Barbados. Last year it didn't go so well. Obviously, you're looking for better things this year.
Yeah, sure. It was a bit of unfinished business last year, so we thought we've got to come back. We've got no choice to come back and have another go at it. So hopefully a good result this year.
The Sheriff Roger Skeet told us what his intentions were off the start.
Well, keep it on the road, keep it neat, tidy, and see where we are in the grand scheme of things. But I imagine we'll have some quick people around us. But the main things that there are around us. We have, young Elfyn Evans. It's terrific to have such a young talent. Simon Jean-Joseph, Jeff Panton. The competition's going to be good. Not to mention my old nemesis Rob Swan in a new car. So yeah, it's going to be competitive.
I think last year we maybe had some more competition than I think we have this year, but there's still a lot of unknowns out there, Swan is the unknown with the new car, and so is Elfyn Evans with the R5. So today would definitely give us an indication of how next weekend is going to be.
Some of our local marshals had an off day. They made sure to have their Mobby drink and juice on hand. In fact, they said they were keeping this corner safe. Ireland's Peter Gallagher was the first to hit the road in his Peugeot 206, and he finished third in the Clubman 1 class. Barbados' Kevin John Manning in the Peugeot 106 finished sixth in the Clubman class. Trevor Mapp was at one stage third in the class, but slipped to fourth in Clubman 1. Barbados' Jermaine Pope had the fastest time in Clubman 1 after the practice run, but had to settle for second in the class, 3 seconds behind the winner. Jeremy Gonsalves won Super Modified 1 in his Opel Corsa. England's Pete Rayner competing in his Ford Escort Mark II and finished second in Group B. They were having lots of fun. Fifth in Clubman 1 was Rommel Martin, still seeming to have some suspension issues. Modified 1 saw Wayne Archer finishing fourth in the class, about 19 seconds off the class winner. Edward Corbin was 10 seconds off the Super Modified 1 winner in second place. Third in the same class, Super Modified 1, was Sharif Walcott, about 7 seconds behind Corbin. Martinique's Pascal Calvel in his Citroën C2 finished third in Modified 1. After posting the fastest time in Super Modified 3 in the practice run, Mark Kinch eventually had to settle for second, 13 seconds off the class winner. And he was very entertaining. Barbados' Neil Corbin won Modified 1, and in the rain he posted the fifth fastest time through that stage. The all-female team of England's Shelley Taunt and Julie Murphy in the Subaru Impreza N10 were fourth in Group N. Super Modified 2 is one of the biggest classes, and Wales' Gareth Richards finished 10th in the class. He gets it wrong here, but has quick hands and corrects it. William Parry was 14th in Super Modified 2. The New Zealand team of Mike Marshall and Mark Keane in the Peugeot 106 only managed to get in one official run, and brakes too late for this turn. Andrew Jones was 4th in Super Modified 2 and 10th overall, and kinda keeping it straight. Northern Ireland's Joe McQuillan in his Lancer Evolution 9 was 3rd in Group A after not improving on his first official time. Will he get it right at this corner? I don't think so. Dane Skeet was 3rd in Super Modified 2. He shaved 3 seconds off his time on the second run, but still did not improve in class. However, he did finish 9th overall. Swinging into action were Jonathan Ince and David Armstrong, who finished 6th in class. Ince was showing great car control. Enjoying the event was Scotland's Alan McKay, who was competing in Super Modified 2. And he comes here every year just to please his fans. 14 seconds off the Super Modified 3 winner was England's Martin Stockdale. And the winner of the Super Modified 3 class was Barbados' Rhett Watson, who was also 8th overall. Despite the poor start, Neil Armstrong got faster with each dry run, taking a whopping 10 seconds off his first official run time in the second run. He finished 5th in Super Modified 2. Everyone was waiting for the Ford Fiesta of Barry Mears to make its debut on the Bajan Rally stages. However, he never made it to the end of the practice run and retired from the event. Now you can be sure that this Ford Fiesta will definitely make its return. No such problems for Roger Mears, who was carving his way through the stage. In the Toyota Starlet, he was the fastest in Super Modified 2 after the first official run. But a bad tire choice saw him post a time over 10 seconds slower in the second official, and with the rain in the final run, he had to settle for second place in the class. With the fastest in the group up for grabs, Josh Reed was up for the challenge, and clearly he had it in him. He was second to Mears in the first official run, but took the lead at the first asking. Roger Hill was the winner of WRC2 in his Toyota Corolla. With a mistake in his second run, he was slower and had to settle for a place just outside the overall top 10. England's Rob Swan was third after the first official run. But was 2 seconds slower the next time through. This allowed another driver to climb up the order as he slipped down. He had to settle for 4th overall. 13-time Rally Barbados champion Roger Skeet was not having a good day. A number of problems plagued him, but none more telling than the return of the launch control problem. He was outside the top 15 after the first official run, but managed to climb up to 5th before the rains came. With the title of King of the Hill up for grabs, Frenchman Simon Jean-Joseph was the one everyone had their eyes on. In the Ford Focus WRC, he was fastest in the practice run and fastest in the first official run by less than 2 seconds. Using the day to also try some different things on the car, he was still at the top of the overall battle with 2 more runs to go. However, this stall on the second run did not help, and he lost about 10 seconds trying to get it going again. Jamaica's Jeffery Panton in his Ford Focus had his share of problems early as well. Dampers as well as a broken axle were 2 of them. Panton is the defending champion of Sol Rally Barbados. Despite this, he was second fastest in the first official run, and with things repaired and ready to go, he set his best time in the second run. On the practice run, he spun, probably caused by the failed dampers. WRC driver Elfyn was the last to launch his attack on the 4.5-kilometer-long stage, and the question on everyone's lips was, could he possibly beat the World Rally cars? In the Ford Fiesta R5, he was second fastest in the practice run, but with the world cars stretching their legs on the next pass, he was 4th. On the second official run, Evans went 2 seconds faster than his first run, and everyone was now waiting for the official times after the rain. In this short sprint, the question was going to be answered by the end of the day.
on to the world. Watch it. Keep watching.
You're watching Race 1. Free training world. Race 1.
Across these fields and hills to the open sea. If ever I'm lost, I know you'll be there for me. Like a sunrise in my eyes, there's no other place I'd rather be. This is my home. This is where I belong. My heart and soul. This is the rock that keeps me strong. This is my home, the most beautiful place in the world. Mine forever. Never will I be alone. Never alone. Barbados will always be home.
For all your cell phone needs, check Pro Sales.
Listen every Saturday night from 9 p.m. Everybody's heading to BIDC Complex Harbor Road. Look out for the biggest DJs, season's best performances, and weekly prizes. Also, most affordable drink specials. And everybody knows, ain't no party like a scroll-up party. Powered by Remy Martin, Thanks Beer, Life Nice, Monkey Rum, Johnny Walker, Smirnoff, Guinness, Piper Isaac, Patron, Recession Tires, Zadel's, Burger King, Douglas Hill, Durex, Old Cafe, Race One, Infinity Car Rentals, Grand Water, and Turbo, the energy drink. Scroll Up is the only place to be on Saturdays for Crop Over. If you're sweet, you scroll up.
Back on with the Flow King of the Hill and a massive crowd on hand. The Flow tent was buzzing with activity.
How does the action at King of the Hill look so far?
Loving it, loving it.
Who you got to win?
I have Evans to win.
And for next weekend, Rally Barbados, give me your top 3.
I got Evans, I have Skeet and Panton.
For Seoul, Rally Barbados next weekend, give me your top 3.
Skeet is Evans and who else though?
Halbert.
Ireland's Martin Donnelly had the second Toyota Corolla WRC in the event. He finished third in WRC2. The gap between third and second was less than a second. Piloting the Ford Escort Cosworth, England's Nigel Rorswick finished second in the WRC2 class. Harold Morley was fifth in Group N, 18 seconds behind the class winner. The Group N winner was Andrew Malalou in his Subaru Impreza. Avinash Shatrani kept it steady for 12th overall and second in his class. Turks and Caicos Paul Horton finished 6th in Modified 2, driving his Ford Escort Mark 1. Second in Modified 2 was Jamal Brathwaite. Turks and Caicos Stan Hartling did not complete the second run and had to settle for 7th in Super Modified 3. In the Ford Puma, Scotland's Kenny Hall finished 2nd in Modified 1. Artie Hunt was 7th in Modified 2 as he pushed the Mitsubishi Lancer as fast as it would go. Paul Innes in the Honda Civic was 2nd in Clubman 2. father and son team of Norman and Kyle Catwell were fourth in Modified 2 in the Volkswagen. Justin Campbell only got one official run under his belt and he finished fifth in Super Modified 3. The Ford Escort also holds a special place in the hearts of fans, and England's Steve Finch piloted this one to 7th in Super Modified 2.
And here is why you shouldn't sit on the stages.
These crews take the long journey to Barbados every year to entertain the people. Historic 2 was won by Greg Kozier. Damien Hagan from England was 8th in Super Modified 2. Fourth in Super Modified 4 was David St. Hill, and he was letting it hang out a bit. Modified 2 winner Darrell Clark was 15th overall and mastering the slippery conditions. And what did the rain do to the course? Just watch Nigel Warswick try to make this turn. Or was this purposely done? Red Watson surely loved it, and the crowd loved him. Andrew Jones, he loved it too.
Josh Reed wants a piece of this.
England's Rob Swan finished 4th overall in his Subaru Impreza S12B, just under 2 seconds from the winner. World Rally Championship WRC 2 points leader Elfyn Evans finished 3rd. It was a historic moment for Flow King of the Hill, as there were 2 kings this time around. Martinique's Simon Jean-Joseph and Jamaica's Jeffery Panton clocked identical times and had to share the title.
Yeah, it was good. Some really good fun. We couldn't quite keep up with the World Rally cars with the R5, but hey, there's always next weekend to try again. Fantastic stage here today, and a lot of people to spectate, so all in all a great day.
The second time round that we did, we were able to put down the same time and actually tie with Simon. And the third one, of course, the rain came, so you couldn't get any faster. But all in all, it's a good day. I can't complain at all.
How was it for you?
It was good. We had the opportunity to test a few things on the car. It's always a good warm-up before the rally, and we had every kind of condition, even rain, so it's good. Yeah, good. The battle start, I would say. The car is going well. Very happy to be here. You know, it's for me as a Caribbean driver, driving many years out of Caribbean. It's a pleasure to be here, and I have a very warm welcome from Barbadian people. So it's great to be here. And I would like to thank you. I would like to thank for sure John Powell to give me the opportunity to drive his car, and all the sponsors like Sol, for example, who is partner on this rally for us.
The organizers need to give this turn a name, because here's where you get tricked.
Sol Rally Barbados on your favorite motorsport show. Race 1, next time.
My name is Elfyn Bailey, and I go to school at St. Andrews Primary School. And my favorite driver is Roger Skeet, and I am looking forward to be on this movie.
Right now, I've set no objectives. The truth is, absolutely no objectives with the car. The biggest goal I have right now is to finish Sol Rally Barbados. The amount of work that's gone into the car from our team in the last 3 weeks is just horrendous. And I mean, I talking 2 o'clock mornings every day for the last 3 weeks to get the car ready. You know, we all sat down at the end of Rally Barbados, saw Rally Barbados 2015, and said, you know, let's get involved, get me a car. So we said, all right, well, we know a front wheel drive may be quicker, 4-wheel drive definitely will be quicker, but the most fun is the rear wheel drive. So no questions asked, we're going rear wheel drive. So the next question was what kind of car, who to build it, all of that. And we approached actually a company in Sweden who builds rallycross cars, and they've actually built Petter Solberg's rallycross car. Basically, we told them the whole idea, and they have actually done quite a few rear-wheel drive cars. They kind of said, yeah, the Fiesta is one of the easiest cars to do. They've done quite a lot, so that's kind of the route we went there. The engine has been built by the same guy that builds Rogers' Ford Focus engine. It's actually the exact same engine as the Ford Focus, but a normally aspirated, not turbo.
So I'm here with Gareth Parry,
Yeah.
who's travelled all the way from the UK, thinking that he's come here on a holiday, and you've just found out that you're actually involved,
Yeah.
you're actually going to be doing this event.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, to be honest. No, so we were meant to be doing it, but Dad said the car wasn't ready, so I forgot about it, you know. I thought I'd enjoy the holiday, but I don't know, we'll see it anyway, so.
So you've literally just found out that you're about to actually do this
Yeah.
rally. This weekend is your Pro King Saw Rally
Yeah.
this next week, and you're going to be co-driving for your dad.
Yeah.
So literally they have managed to secretly ship the car to Barbados,
Yeah.
bring you here, all your family and friends and whatnot,
Yeah.
and you had no idea you're going to end up doing this rally.
No, he said he was going to have a look at a van he was going to buy or something, but he said he didn't want to buy it because it was too rough, and I never thought anything of it. So he got home and that was it.
First of all, I want to welcome everyone to Saw Rally Barbados 2016, our local competitors, and of course, our foreign guests. A quick note on SSA protocol, that special stage arrival. Your time is recorded when you hand in your card, not when you enter the control zone, when you hand in your card. The chief scrutineer has asked me to remind all competitors that all safety equipment and clothing is properly fitted. This includes your hands, devices being tethered, windows rolled up, I know it's hot, seatbelts tightened, racing suit sleeves rolled down, and of course your helmet's on. So on Saturday, it's at 9:15 at Greenland, which is where you're starting, and on Sunday it's at 8:30 in the morning.
The S on my chest is not for Super Mario, it's for Skeet.